Hey friends, welcome back. And today's episode, we are working on a bat. That's right, a upside down hanging bat. If you're new here, we are working our way through 30 days of Minecraft mobs, and today's mob is the bat. For supplies, you're gonna need 182 dark oak planks, 90 black terracotta, 2 stripped dark oak wood, 42 brown wool, 2 white wool, and 2 black wool. And our starting blueprint is pretty easy. There are 2 blocks here in between, and that's it. For the first layer, you're going to place a dark oak plank here, a black terracotta, and then a dark oak plank for the ears, and we're going to do the same thing on this side. And that is your layer 1 right there. For layer 2, you are going to do a dark oak plank, the stripped dark oak wood, and a dark oak plank. Same here. The plank, the stripped wood, and a plank. And here's your aerial view for layer 2. And for layer 3, we're doing the dark oak plank, brown wool, dark oak plank. Dark oak plank, brown wool, dark oak plank. And that is your aerial view for layer 3. For layer 4, we're going to start building out the head. We're going to skip this one here, and on top of the brown wool, go ahead and place a plank. And then you want to place 1 plank going forward. And now we want to create the face here and place down 5 more planks. 4 and 5. It should line up with the wool on this side. So you'll place a plank on the wool there. And 2 more going backwards. And now we want to turn and do the back. So 5, 4, and 5, and then connect right here. And from here, you're going to want to fill in this layer with the planks. And this is what you should have for layer 4. For layer 5, we are just going to go all the way around the outside with dark oak planks. And that's your layer 5. It's super simple so far. Honestly, this one in general is just really simple, even though it is an upside down mob. So layer 6, also just going to go all the way around. And that's what your layer 6 should look like. For layer 7, we're going to start with a white wool and then a black wool. 2 dark oak planks, the black wool and the white wool, and then dark oak planks around the rest of the bat. And that was us creating the eyes for the bat. And this is your aerial view of layer 7. For layer 8, we are just going all the way around with the dark oak planks like we have done a couple times now. And there's your aerial view for layer 8. For layer 9, we're going to do very much the same thing with the dark oak planks all the way around. But then we're going to come back in and start building out the wings of the bat. So once you have outlined the body, we're going to come over to this corner here, and you're going to build out with a temporary block 2 blocks out to the side. And then you're going to place 1 black terracotta coming off of that. And then moving towards the front, we are going to be building out those wings as they wrap around the face. You need 2 more pieces of black terracotta. So then we want to go ahead and do that on the other side, and you can take out the temporary blocks. So 2 from the corner, and then 3 coming off of that. And this should be your aerial view for layer 9. On layer 10, we are going to be changing it up a little bit. We are going to start building the body. The head is basically done. You're going to count from the back corner over there to the second one and place in black terracotta. On the next row, we're going to place 3 dark oak planks. That should leave 1 here. It kind of gives you the neck of the bat. Then we need 3 pieces of dark oak planks to create our new body rectangle. Count 2 spaces from the back over here to place the black terracotta. And then here we need a dark oak and another to connect over, and then finish out the rectangle that way. These spaces here are the wings attaching to the body. Then for the wings, we're going to want to jump on over here and place a brown terracotta. And off the back of the brown terracotta, we want a black terracotta. And just for visual reference, you should be 2 in an L shape away, or 2 in diagonal away from the wing there. It's not yet connected. Then we want to turn around and place 2 more brown terracotta, and then a temporary block on the inside here, and a piece of black terracotta coming around the face area, and 1 more black terracotta. Get rid of your temporary block. So then again on this side, we've got the brown terracotta, the black terracotta, 2 brown terracotta, the temporary block, and 2 black terracotta. And this is what your aerial view for layer 10 should look like. For layer 11, we're just going to repeat the same body pattern with our black terracotta wing pieces here. Then you want to place a temporary block off of your wing piece, and then we need a black terracotta coming off of that, and 1 more. You can get rid of your temporary block here. Next we have a brown terracotta that should connect with a black terracotta from the layer below. And now our wing is connected to the body. So working our way around the wing shape here, we need 2 brown wool and 1 brown terracotta. Then on this piece over here, we need 2 brown terracotta and 2 black terracotta. And that's going to be it for this left side wing. So make your way around to the other side over here. Place your temporary block so that you can place a black terracotta, and a brown terracotta. Get rid of your temporary block. Then you need the 2 brown wool, a brown terracotta, 2 brown terracotta here, and 2 black terracotta coming off of those. And this is your aerial view for layer 11. For layer 12, we are doing the same body shape and then adding on to those wings. On this diagonal, we need 2 brown terracotta, 4 brown wool, 2 brown wool here, 2 brown terracotta, and then 2 black terracotta, which actually should connect us to the other wing here. So we can keep going in that direction with 2 brown terracotta, 2 brown wool, 4 brown wool, and 2 brown terracotta. And that is what you should have for layer 12. Layer 13, we are doing that same body shape here with the wing connection. Off of this diagonal, we've got the brown terracotta, then 8 pieces of brown wool, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 brown terracotta and 2 black terracotta, 1 brown terracotta and 8 wool, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we need a brown terracotta and a black terracotta connecting at the body. And here is your layer 13. 14 is going to start very similar with that body shape. And then over here at the wing, we're going to put the wing connection, 2 brown terracotta, 1 brown wool, 1 brown terracotta, 1 brown wool, 1 brown terracotta, 2 brown wool, 1 brown terracotta, and 1 black terracotta. Then we're going to skip these 2 spots here and place a black terracotta there, a brown terracotta, 2 brown wool, a brown terracotta, brown wool, brown terracotta, brown wool, and 2 brown terracotta and a black terracotta. And this is what you should be looking at for layer 14. Layer 15, build that body. Not there. Just follow the same thing from below. And then you've got your wing connection there. Coming over here, we're going to place 9 pieces of brown terracotta. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then follow that up with a black terracotta. Leave the gap. Come over here, a black terracotta. 9 brown. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the black terracotta. And that is your aerial view for layer 15. On layer 16, we're going to be changing up the body a little bit. We're going to do the same shape, but we're going to do it with the black terracotta here. And then the wing connection. On this side, we need 1 brown terracotta, 1 black, 1 brown, 1 black, 1 brown, and 1 black. Then we have 2 blacks here, 1 brown, and 1 black. And skip over to the other side of the wing, the other wing. You'll have a black, a brown, 3 black, a brown, a black, a brown, a black, a brown, and a black. This is your aerial view for layer 16. For layer 17, you're going to place a temporary block there, and then a black terracotta and a black terracotta. I definitely would recommend putting in some light sources at this point, or even prior to this point, so that you don't get any mob spawns down there, because we are about to make it dark. You can always place ladders going in and out of this. It's probably what I will end up doing for the actual build. But then here, another black terracotta to cap that off and get rid of your temporary block. Then over here, we're going to skip where the wing connection is. And we're going to place a black terracotta here, 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 on top of all of these brown terracottas. And we're going to come all the way over to this brown terracotta and place 1 there, and 1 more on the ends. So over on this side, we have 2 black terracottas, and then we just cover up the brown terracottas. And that is the shape and look that you're going to be trying to get with layer 17. At this point, your wings are completely finished. We're just going to be working on the feet here for layer 18, 19, 20, and 21. So we're going to start here in the middle with 2 brown terracotta. And then on one end, you're going to place and then a black terracotta coming off of it. And on the other end, you're going to do the same thing, a dark oak plank and a black terracotta. And this is your aerial view for layer 18. For layer 19, I'm over on the very leftmost edge of the feet here. We're going to place a black terracotta, dark oak plank, 2 brown terracotta, dark oak plank, and a black terracotta. So layers 18 and 19 are the same. Then for layers 20 and 21, we are only going to place black terracotta, and 2 on the end, like so, to create the feet. And we're going to do the same thing for layer 21. And that's it. You should now have your own hanging upside down bat. And I am ready to show you what I've done with the bats. The bats are really difficult because there's no space inside these at all. I did try to show with that one over there how maybe you could use a existing cave and put the bat in it and then use the bat as like your way into a cave. So we'll take a look at that, and then this one is just a little bat viewing area. This one made me laugh because I've had so many dang problems with bats and having bats spawn into my builds, and then and then this one I can't get bats to spawn in. It's somehow even way up there it is still light enough that they don't spawn in on their own, and I had to bring them in with spawn eggs. I just think that is so funny because it's been a consistent problem through the whole series, and then the one time I want them, I can't get them to show up. But so I just did some dripstone and then a little place for you to sit and kind of just hang out with the bats if you would like to hang out with the bats. For this one, things were a little bit difficult to try to get everything to fit in. So we've got a bed, so you don't have to go very far to get to your bed. And then we've got a little bit of like a dump storage here and a work table, very basic stuff right here in the entrance. But then you can go all the way up. And this is where I had to kind of make things funky to get it to work with the shape of this build. But you can go all the way up the ladders and you can come up into some sort of cave structure and build your storage and put your other work tables in here. And so that is what I came up with. And that's going to be it for today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next build. Bye!